It's 6:30. Good morning, I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. The family of Renee Mitchell is trying to come to terms with her death after the Windale woman's body was found in nearby Bangalay Reserve. Police were called on Tuesday night after the woman in her 30s disappeared from inside her home in Lachlan Street and later failed to show up for work. Her body was discovered early Wednesday. It's believed she suffered extensive injuries. A 66-year-old man has since been arrested at Cardiff and is expected to face charges. It's claimed the New South Wales government is using the implementation of the National Disability Insurance Scheme as an opportunity to walk away from its responsibility to provide disability support in the Hunter. 2 busloads of parents and carers are travelling from Newcastle to Sydney this morning to take part in a rally outside Parliament House. Assistant Secretary of the Public Service Association, Steve Turner, says any cuts to services will have a devastating impact on Hunter patients.
The trouble is, if these services are lost, these people will be accessing these dollars, but then they might not be able to find the group home or the service that provides the occupational therapy or the services that look after those more complex high-needs services like intellectual disability or severely disabled.
Hunter New England Health is investigating a suspected peeping Tom at the John Hunter Hospital. It's alleged a worker was spotted climbing into the ceiling to spy on people in the public toilets and staff change rooms in September. The staff member is likely to be dismissed, while workers have been offered counselling. Labor Lord Mayoral candidate Nuatali Nelms has announced her plans for Newcastle if elected Lord Mayor at this weekend's by-election. Councillor Nelms says continuing the revitalisation of the CBD is her top priority, along with restoring community confidence in council.
I want to make sure we can restore trust and integrity into local government in Newcastle, and that's what I'm standing for. At the same time as making sure we continue great city revitalisation projects.
Police are searching for a man who allegedly assaulted a worshipper outside a Wallsend mosque. The 47-year-old victim had just concluded evening prayers when he was grabbed by the man outside the Metcalfe Street Mosque at about 9:45 last night. Police say the offender grabbed the victim by the hair and swung a punch which failed to connect before pushing the worshipper in the chest. Friends of the assailant escorted him away. The worshipper wasn't injured. Senior students from a Lake Macquarie school have decided to forego traditional Schoolies Week celebrations on the Gold Coast for a noble cause. 35 students from Macquarie College will leave tonight for Vanuatu. Year 12 student Holly Wilson says they're looking forward to helping young children in the village of Olwe.
We'll be doing kids club and experiencing other culture like that with the kids and going to lagoons and doing lots of work in the community for around the schools and the churches and fixing things like that.
Updating sport tonight, star Sione Matautia and the club's Player of the Year Bo Scott. 2 of the 5 Kangaroos have been struck down with the flu ahead of their clash with the Kiwis in the Four Nations decider on Saturday. Daly Cherry Evans and Cooper Cronk have also been laid low, but it's unlikely any of them will miss the match. Newcastle Jets skipper Kugelines believes the team is continuing to grow as a unit ahead of their match against the Brisbane Roar tomorrow night. Both sides are still searching for their first victory in the A-League season. Yelene says their tactics have been right so far this season, but they need to be more focused for the entire 90 minutes. And Melbourne Cup winner Protectionist will be shown off at the Broadmeadow Races this Sunday. He'll be paraded around the track while the Cup itself will also be on show for punters to take a photo with. 2 in your RFM News Time, 26 to 7.